Meanwhile, the House of Representatives has resolved to investigate the reasons behind the latest increase in the price of petrol, coming less than 2 months after an initial hike. It also called on the Nigerian Communications Commission to address the indiscriminate sale of phone SIM cards to aid the fight against all forms of criminality.
The latest increase in the price of petroleum, which took effect on Tuesday, shocked many citizens beyond words. This is because many were still grappling with an over 200% increase arising from Mr. President's acceptance speech on the 29th of May.
Say aye.
Aye. Now, the House of Representatives says the increase is one too many and should be probed.
That the House do resolve to summon the Group Managing Director of NMPCL and his team to the Committee of the Whole House to explain to the reason for this incessant impromptu increment to Nigerians.
But the legislators rejected an amendment to suspend the latest price increase of 617 naira per litre of petrol. The House also wants the Nigerian Communications Commission to give attention to the indiscriminate sale of phone SIM cards as a way of aiding fight against banditry.
I would like to crave the indulgence of this honorable House to urge the Nigerian Communication to deactivate illegally registered SIM card and put measures to immediately ban SIM card agents.
The recent concession of international airports by the government is now a source of investigation before the Parliament. The House calls for its immediate suspension pending the outcome of its probe.
Our major airports in Lagos, Abuja, and Kano have remained very consistently subject of controversies due to entrenched personal interests that have undermined the laws of the land.
The House has also drawn government's attention to the deplorable state of the ever-busy Ondo-Akure Federal Road to enhance economic activities while saving lives and properties.
The House resolves to all the Federal Ministry of Works and Housing to include the reconstruction and drivization of Ondo-Akure Federal Road in the 2024 budget estimate and prioritize the funding for the project.
One other major issue of concern to the lawmakers is the current embargo on employment. Through a motion from Delta State lawmaker Francis Waive, the House called on President Bola Tinubu to lift the embargo on employment to create space for thousands of graduates roaming the streets. Joke Adsa, TVC News, Abuja.
Meanwhile, Nigerians have continued to decry the second petrol pump price increase in less than 2 months as other commodities and transport fares have also skyrocketed. They're now calling on government to do something in order to lessen the burden on them. Ikenamechi has details from Delta.
The adjustment of meters to the new petroleum pump price was immediately effected in most filling stations in the South and Southeast states, with the announcement by the NNPC Limited of the latest price increment, which it predicates on market forces. In Enugu, the product is now dispensed at 600 naira per litre here at the main NNPC Limited station along the Enugu-Port Harcourt Expressway. Some motorists say they are trying to adjust to the first increment before this latest one.
We are crying for the 520 they are selling before. Now it's 600 naira. So how much are we going to buy now to fill our tank and go where we are going to? What of other people? It's much.
Immediately I buy this phone, I'm going to park this vehicle. Because I cannot use this vehicle. I cannot do business with this kind of a thing. I cannot use it to run around.
We don't know what to do because if we still increase from the 200 naira we are taking from the masses, they are unable to pay.
In Owerri, the Imo State capital, the situation is not any different as the people frown at this latest hike, which they say will impact negatively on them.
This is unfair to the common man in Nigeria, a man who earns the minimum wage of less than 30,000 naira. I wonder how people will be able to get to their places of work and still have something and go back and still have something at the end of the month to save.
To refine the petroleum and allow our people to buy these products at a controlled price is a problem we have.
I have expected the government to resume the production
fix the refineries.
In Yenagoa, the capital of Bayelsa, a major crude oil producing state in the south-south, the price of petrol has gone up to 595 naira per litre at government-owned filling stations to 700 naira per litre in other stations.
Whatever the government need to do to solve this PMS, especially this petrol issue, they need to.
We as operator, keke operators, we are not having anything at home. When we drive, we only buy fuel.
In Port Harcourt, fuel is being sold for 591 naira per litre at the NNPC limited petrol stations.
Based on the fact that passengers they are not able to pay their transport fare anymore, and we are finding it difficult to meet up in our daily demands.
The fuel price now is not helping us at all.
In Delta State, the NNPC limited petrol station is out of products, but in other stations, they are dispensing the products between 590 naira to 599 naira per litre, which is generating reactions.
I just bought fuel now. 599 naira a litre, one bottle of fuel, 599 naira. It's uncalled for.
You know, they pleasing to the common man. Even those people who don't get motor now self, the entire transport go work again a problem.
With the fuel pump price expected to go as high as 700 naira per litre because of market forces, according to the NNPC, many people are already looking for alternatives. The use of gas to power generating sets is gradually gaining traction in Asaba. This fashion designer believes it is cost-effective and safe.
I use up to 30-something thousand to buy fuel, which I can't cope with it. So I decided to switch to gas. At least I buy gas 2-1 every day.
A kilogram of cooking gas sells for 580 naira to 700 naira in Delta State. Ikenna Amechi, TVC News, Asaba.